Alrighty guys, so I decided to come out to the river today and see if we can find some fish. Maybe some early winter steelhead or maybe some late coho. Just kind of coming up here to check it out for a few hours and see what happens. Got a twitching setup, got a couple of different bobber setups, so actually almost looks like there's a dark spot sitting in here. Might sneak up on it and see. Holy cow. Oh. Maybe they're just rocks. Yeah, they're just rocks. Gotta be cautious here. These fish will sit right up in this, really close to the bank. And so you can spook them really easy. So I'm going to start out with a little bit of a kind of more aggressive presentation, a little pink worm under a bobber. A clear pink worm though, not necessarily a big bright bold pink worm, but it's really shallow in here. I'm just going to kind of toss this in here and let it float. There's a lot of different arguments whether you should hit the hole first with an aggressive technique or a subtle technique. Some guys like to hit it with an aggressive technique and then come back through with the subtle, whereas other people like to hit it with a subtle technique, you know, a little bead or a tiny little piece of bait, and then a bigger, brighter bait. But I don't know. I always just kind of play it by ear. And if I fish one through and then fish the other. Typically too, like any summer steelhead that are in here are going to be pretty bitey. So any summer steelhead would be bitey. Winter steelhead usually this early, they're pretty fresh and pretty aggressive. So usually a little bit more aggressive techniques kind of work well at the beginning of the season. There's not really anybody fishing today, so it's starting to rain, which is good. The water is kind of clear, pretty low. But we're getting some rain right now, and this week hopefully get some more rain, which might bring in some steelhead. But we're going to start out. Now, working places like this, you know, when bobber fishing, I like to start in close and fish my way out. So I started fishing this inside seam and I'm just going to kind of keep throwing out, even though that's a little faster, choppier water where maybe isn't an ideal place for a fish to sit. I still fish it because, you know, when fish move, they could be moving through here. There could be fish just moving right through the middle of the river right here. Sometimes you get that, you know, sometimes the fish will pull up in this little seam and they're kind of sitting there, but sometimes fish will just shoot right up, especially like this when it's low and clear and then it starts raining. Gives them a little bit of chance to shoot up the river. So I kind of make sure to fish all the parts of the river, starting in close and working my way out. Alright guys, well nothing on the worm, so I'm going to put a bead on. I like to keep my beads, a lot of them I scent my beads. Soak them in some kind of scent. Pull one out here. There you go. The bead slid down. Hook it on. Little bobber dog rig. Alright, now this rod is actually brand new. I was going to do a little video on it, but I guess this will be the video. It's a brand new rod. It's an Akuma Guide Select Pro. I got it on the Black Friday deal on sale. And I got it to bobber dog like this, bobber dog my beads. I'm actually not deep enough right now, but this is my first time using it, so we'll see what happens. I have my other Guide Select Pro, which is a spinning rod. I love that thing. These Guide Select Pros are awesome rods. There you go. Now I'm bobber dogging. Well guys, we're getting near the end. We worked a long ways. I didn't really get that much on camera, but we worked quite a bit of water. And just couldn't find any fish.